I ka manawa ke o ho I ke ana huli ho I e laka he ho api.
When I was growing up, I loved hearing stories about my ancestors who explored the ocean in great voyaging canoes and followed the stars to our islands.
O laka kalani kamalei I hona uluvehi ke ala kupoila mai luna mai o.
Aue wahiti e maulonga e.
Aue wahiti e.
Hele ka vai ke kai e ho ke le waala ino e ao he puluwa nui e.
Aue wahiti e.
E lau hoi mai ka
Aloha,
vai ke
my name is Kamai Malakaua and I live on the island of Hawaii. I want to be a wayfinder, a Hawaiian navigator. I'm learning how to sail and how to guide a canoe across the ocean, just like my ancestors did over 1,000 years ago, and just like my teachers are doing today. I go to school at Ke Kula o Ehunui Kaimalino. It's a Hawaiian immersion school. We focus on keeping the language and culture of Hawaii alive, so we can pass it on to the next generation.
Okay, kalaula mele alayla makamai mekamai oi alayla elena oi wapane o kua pau pau la o pua ua kua hivi vai lele kaha vai puna vai inu vai puna vai kaha vai vai lele ua
I care about the next generation learning our culture because so many of our old ways were lost, and I don't want that to happen again. To become a wayfinder, I need to learn about sailing, about our culture, and about taking care of the land, because everything on the canoe comes from our islands. We have a saying in Hawaiian, he wa'a he moku he wa'a. The canoe is our island, the island is our canoe.
He wa'a he moku he wa'a. For me, it comes down to how we manage resources. Yeah? And we compare the canoe and the island because really, in essence, they're the same. If we don't take care of the resources that we have on the canoe, eventually it'll run out. These islands were not made to have this size population of people. And so if we're not even more careful on our island about how we take care of our natural resources, eventually they'll be gone. You know, and that's kind of a hard reality. But the wonderful thing is you can take your learning from the canoe and apply it.
We're here to improve upon each other and help each other grow. And the more you put in, the more you get out, and the more everybody else gets out.
Tricing lines, ready?
Ready.
Alu your tricings, hooking your sheet slowly. Habibi, alu, take it off the key, go. Alu, hooky.
The biggest thing that we wanted to do was to teach you guys how to be sailors.
Give up some slack. Alu, hooky.
Because all we're really doing on a voyage is taking care of each other.
What I want you to think about is who or what is it in your life that is your lamaku? What is your light? Who or what is that thing or that person that creates the light so you can see the pathway that you're on?
Sometimes it feels like there's so much to learn. I'll never reach my dream of becoming a Wayfinder. That's when I turned to my dad.
Well, I'm glad you took this journey. Not many kids your age get this opportunity. Engaging in the culture. Wayfinding, reading stars, reading the ocean. Not anybody can do that. You're one of the few. It's healthy, physically, mentally, spiritually. I hope you stick to it.
I will.
It's all tied in, yeah? It's all tied into each other. So steering, setting your sails properly, weight, making sure you get enough water and food, making sure you plan properly. So before you go on a voyage, we gotta chart that out 100 times. This tells us how long we're gonna be out there. And then on a whole other level, that sets us up for the navigation.
Then we have Nahiku. So Nahiku will be rising right about here.
Yeah.
Right behind that little whitewash in the clouds. And then Nahiku, you draw a line from Hikulua to Hikukai, and they'll bring you down to Hokupa. But then you take the tail from Hikuono to Hikupau, and you continue that light arc, then you get to Hokulea.
Kaiwi kua mo'o, manaya kalani, kamakaunui a Maui, Hokulea, Hikianalia.
Sea line, slack your line. Sea line, Uki. Slack your line.
I feel more at home on the canoe than any place else. For me, it's all here. My past, my present, and my future.
I, pu'uho nua maho nau nau. Aia ka hika pu'uho nua maho nau nau. Aia ka hika pu'uho nua maho nau nau. Kolana ka hale o ke ave, hale mua a hale o papa. Koua mua mahope ke kukulu ia ka pono ko Hawaii. Kolana ka hale o ke ave, hale mua a hale o papa. Koua mua mahope ke kukulu ia ka pono ko Hawaii.